Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm tryna get paid. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm tryna get paid.
I've been broke for 27 years. I ain't going for 20.
All right. Oh shit.
Is it on?
A little crusty. I'll put the water bottle there.
We'll put it on my feet.
I did. All right. Whack my head. How do I sit? Oh no. Getting staged. I don't even know what is that.
What is what?
That little thing.
It's like the sticks, but in that.
That stuff smells so good.
Oh, I need to get some more.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm at Five Below.
I'll get some. You're so high. I'm like nervous.
Why?
Because they're different. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, I am nervous. Leap of faith. Ready? Hold on. I get my old ass in the seat. All right. Can you see me? I didn't even check on my side.
You can see it, but it's not like it's like out of order. I can't think of the word. And out of order, it just fucking felt right.
No sense. Oh my god. Hanging out with you and then going into the school system here in Norfolk.
You're slow. You just slowed that conversation down.
I did. Oh my god. These laughs are painful. They don't stop.
This might have to be skits.
No kidding.
I think maybe you have a concussion.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Yo, I can't breathe. Oh,
fuck.
Oh my god.
You have to look that up. It's a good one.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The slow one that I sent you.
Oh
I
my
feel
god.
like that fits you right now.
Oh my.
Oh, it says I am living proof that you can be both smart and slow as hell.
That's 1,000% my brain. Half retarded, but insanely intelligent at the same time. And you apparently same thing.
That's fire.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That was a good fucking 15 minutes of us just laughing. No one will understand. It was all telepathic.
We're gonna break worldwide for telepathy.
They're not going to be able to decode our conversation at all. Throw echolocations and laugh.
All I'm thinking of is like talking noise.
It's like a wheezing dolphin. You want me to do it?
My stomach hurts so bad from laughing today.
Yo,
and yesterday,
my face. I feel like I can't see out my eyeballs.
this is how you get your jaw straight.
Yo, how you get a jawline? It's nothing else. Right. No, it's really not.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh my god.
I don't even know where to start. You call me completely off guard.
I know. What the fuck was that? I couldn't decode that one. Oh shit. Oh man. Stop. You're fucking killing me, Smalls. All right.
I should wear my drug shirt.
Oh my god. Ooh, I should get one.
Dare shirt?
And I'm a
It's not
teacher.
drug shirt, it's a dare shirt.
How fucking
Technically, we are keeping the drugs off the street.
You did not just fucking say that. Yes, you did. Yo, I can't with you. Oh my goodness. I can't breathe. My lungs are like...
You can face the camera when you're making these.
No, absolutely not.
Alright, I need a camera on this side.
We do need that. No, not.
Man, let's get focused.
Welcome to... Oh my god. I don't have a hernia from laughing. I feel
My
it's like...
stomach hurts
about
so
to,
bad
like,
it's about
blow-
to start
It's
charging.
like gonna blow through my belly button. I swear to god. I'm done. I tapped out. I surrender.
White
Oh
flag.
my goodness fucking gracious. Holy fucking shit. Stop. You're killing me. You're fucking killing me.
This is like
I don't even
not how I thought it was.
I just want it to stop. I wish it would stop. It fucking hurts so bad. You know what's funny? The only people that are gonna understand what we're doing right now is my fucking stoners. They're the only ones that are gonna fucking get it. All the other fucking straight edge buttholes are gonna go drink their martini and take a Xanax and tell me I'm wrong. Fuck.
I don't even know where to start.
I think I just did. All right. I don't even know how to shake this out of me.
It's just like the giggle effect.
I
Like,
know.
today and yesterday, I don't know what it is. Something's in the air.
Because we haven't had a second to laugh at anything. Because our life is a shit show. All right. All seriousness.
Right.
Welcome to the Single MILF Show with your host, Meredith, and Steph. And Steph. Miss Giggles over here. You don't remember? I introduce.
Oh, and I talk about what we're going to talk about today. But I guess we're just doing a recap on since the last time we recorded it.
Yo. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
You want me to try it again?
You did it perfectly.
I did. And I looked at you and you're over there giggling your ass off. And I'm, holy fuck me.
All right.
Sweet Mary Joseph.
You definitely looked at me like you're a teacher.
I got that look down. I was looking at that motherfucker.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Get your shit together. All right. I might whack my head.
Can't help it. They just come randomly and spread. All right, I'm sweating. All right, go ahead. Good.
Welcome to the Single MILF Show with your host, Meredith, and my amazing... Yo.
Stephanie,
Like
you started that. You started laughing. Once you start, can't stop.
because I got lost.
Lucaria, that's where we're going to pick up.
I got lost. Where did I go? It's Patricia. Oh my God.
Completely gone.
It's my brain. I can't help it.
I feel that.
How we operate. That's why people can't fucking hang with us. Operators.
You
Anything.
like to use we a lot.
If I'm going down, you going down too, bitch. And if I go up, you go up too. It is a fucking let's fucking roll with life. At this point, we don't have a fuctain choice. Nope.
We try to separate.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. It's full throttle. Sending it.
Jimmy Neutron. I feel like that would be a good part for you, but fine, send it.
Are you saying I look like a Neutron?
When you say full send it, it's like
Oh, that's what you think of. You ready?
Yes.
All right.
Can't even start it.
I know, because I can't think. Right?
Yes.
Welcome to the Single MILF Show with your host, Meredith and Steph.
And we are going to be recapping from the last 2-3 months. Has it been that long?
It was in November, or in November was our
Yeah.
last.
The last couple of
last
months,
one.
which have been a
Wild,
journey.
to say the least. Where do we start? Where are we going to start with this? Because I feel like there is so much.
I just don't even remember the last time what we hit.
We were talking about the trip and like all the lessons we learned. So much has happened.
And then you started 75 hard. We can start there.
Okay.
I think when we came back from the trip,
that's when I basically started. I had enough of my shit. So December 1st was when I literally in my journal, I wrote a note to myself and I promised myself that I was going to finish 75 hard. I signed it and I didn't look at it again. Like committed to myself. Time was so different, so many ways and on so many levels. This was the first time I did it for me. This is the first time I've actually done anything for me. Like all in, full fucking send.
No background noise.
Yeah.
Like background noise, I should say.
Why was it allowing anything to stop me?
Yeah.
Nothing. Like no outside anything. Like no was going to stop me. If I could control it, I was going to control it. I'm week 2. Was it week 2? Because I started working at the school and the following week I ended up getting like sick.
Yeah.
Chills, body aches, sore throat, lost my voice, stuffy nose, like migraine out the butthole.
Yeah.
For weeks.
Yeah.
Lungs hurt so bad that like couldn't go to the gym. Anything that was extra heavy breathing, like it hurt. It was painful. So for what, about 2, I want to say 2, almost 3 weeks, I was walking.
Yeah. It's like 2 walks a day.
Yeah, 2 walks a day. And it sucked because like I wanted nothing more than to go to the gym.
Yeah.
But I knew that like in order for me to get over whatever that was and still keep going, really had to just like very self-aware of my body and what it was telling me and what I need to put in it. And no kidding, like the healthy food, still getting the exercise. I honestly think it helped it not get as bad as it could have.
Yeah.
That was really cool to push through that like right out the gate. Then we went to Massanutten for New Year's.
Yeah. Before that, did we go on a trip before that? We did.
Oh, it was, yes, because we were both sick.
Yeah.
We went to
Virginia.
Blackwater,
Oh, yeah, Blackwater, yeah.
Birds and Bees
camp.
camp. And that was really cool.
Yeah.
Helped us get better too. Like, away from everybody. We were out in nature. We
It was
sat outside.
freezing.
It was
and we were
so
both
fucking
sick.
cold.
And I didn't start 75 hard yet.
Yeah, she was just doing it with me at the
Yeah.
time. But we were both so sick, and she wasn't gonna let me quit. I wasn't gonna lie, if you were not there, I would have tapped, because it was like I was sick, and I am not a bitch when it comes to like
And
sick
it was
or injury.
freezing. Like,
Yes.
that's probably the coldest weekend we've had.
It was cold. It was what we probably had like pairs of sweatpants on,
Yeah.
like hoodies and a winter jacket and gloves, and it was cold. It was a really cool experience too. We stayed on our food, we got our workouts in, we read, we really just chilled. Like, I think that's what I love about our trips is like, we go, her and I fucking chill, we fucking relax, like no noise, like just we read, we journal
To the point where we don't want to come back.
We just like
We
we don't
don't.
want to come back to the noise. Like, it's such a great reset. So we've been doing that like once a month. Like I said, we went to Massanutten. We
Yeah.
went snow tubing for New Year's Eve with the boys. It was our Christmas present. Stayed in a cabin. It was super cool.
Beautiful location.
Yes.
Like, it was. I would love to go back there.
It was gorgeous.
It was somewhere new. I think that's the coolest part about when we travel is we go somewhere new every single time.
Yeah.
Like, normally in the mountains.
It's always in the
Yeah.
mountains. I love the mountains. But then, what else? There's just been a lot that's happening with the kids.
Yeah.
I'm teaching again. Well, I'm full-time substitute, but basically I'm a teacher. I basically teach, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do a lot more than just babysit the kids. And also am the 4th and 5th grade basketball coach at the school that I work at, which has been, I don't know, like, it's like my soul on fire. Like, even about it and thinking about it, like, I love it so much. And from the time they started to now, and in a really short period of time with like almost no time, they went from like knowing nothing really about basketball, even, I mean, just other than they have to dribble the ball and have to shoot it,
Yeah.
to last Thursday, they look like a team.
Yeah, last
Like,
game was awesome.
Yeah. Like, they win. You know
No,
what
they
I
didn't,
mean?
but it was like they played as a team. They
Yeah.
were shooting, they were passing, they were talking.
They were
like,
taking risks.
They were running.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
cool game to watch. And
Yeah.
I think the coolest part is, like, I went to the ones last year and it's completely opposite. It's only like, what, week 2
Yeah.
of games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Already showed like a huge improvement.
Yeah. It's been very challenging, and I'm really hard on myself. Like, I am. And just want nothing more in the world than to see these kids like feel that fuel of accomplishment and like discipline, work ethic, and being proud, and having a team, and understanding that you can rely on your people. And I mean, the importance of sports, like, and instill respect. Like, that's another thing too, is, you know, there's a leader in position. Now, it doesn't mean that that leader takes advantage, but at the end of the day, there's a fine line. Like, I was raised to never disrespect my elders, or, you know, you, whoever is in charge, you respect them. Like, it's an earned position. And granted, in today's world, not much is earned, but like, at the end of the day, I still respect it, even if I don't agree or like you, because it's a position of respect in a way. And I think that's a huge thing that we've lost. And even seeing it in the school system, like, that's something that I genuinely, like, I'm really having a fun time teach, like, just actions and leading and showing and believing in these kids. And I fucking love it. Like, I know it's my purpose. Like,
I think the cool thing about that is what we were doing here at the house with the kids, like, basically emptying, like, what, like, structure wise, like, we all help as a family, we all do our part basically. And that actually practicing it here, I think, has helped you as far as transitioning to the basketball.
Yeah. Well, I think it's both. I think it's a little bit of everything, because it's definitely like, there's some stuff where like I see kids and like the behaviors they do and the issues they have going on, it kind of reevaluate and think like, ooh, like, I do that, I shouldn't do that. And it's just like, it's a lot of, like, we talked about this earlier, like the amount of books that we have read and programmed into our brains. Like, I know for me personally, and I know you do too, a plethora of knowledge that like we started really applying into our lives to start creating and manifesting the reality that we want. And that has to do with our kids and the future and where we see our lives going, even for like our children, and the types of women we want to be leading them.
But I think that's the coolest part, is it's not enough just to read the book. You have to apply it, because it's when I started applying things, like it started sticking and
Yes.
like not me reading it and it going out the window.
Yeah.
And it's because when you do start applying it, like that's the difference from who you are now and who you want to be.
It's
And it
the
just,
work.
yeah.
It's the uncomfortable
Yeah.
work. It is the, oh my God, like once you see something, you can't unsee it. So like I look at it that way. If I know something, like I have zero excuse not to execute.
Yeah.
I might not be great and I might screw up like 100 times before I get it, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna fucking try and I'm gonna keep trying until I get it and I perfect it. And that's just been both of our mentalities since we got on 75 hard. And it's really cool. Like it's taught me, like I post and it's so hard for me to like write out because I don't know how to explain in a written sense like I can talk about it.
Yeah.
Like I talk about like letting go. And for me, letting go is like I'm letting everything go that I was taught, whether it came to my family, religion, whatever social thing was going on during the time of like the 90s or anything that I used to identify with that isn't even my programming, isn't even mine. Like I've learned to just like let go. Even my parents' trauma, like you know what I mean. Like the trauma is like just letting go, forgiving, and just like letting it be. Because I got tired of bringing my past into my future, and if I did, I know for like my mood would shift. I would be angry. I'd be frustrated. My anxiety would be high. Like something past was coming to light and it was triggering me. And like I was starting to react.
Yeah.
And like self-sabotage starts to come in. But it's like that voice that you literally have to say like, nah, I'm good. Like I'm safe. I don't need this. Like this is, I thank you for letting me know, but like I'm gonna go and I'm moving on. And you're open to the experience. Whether it's good, bad, it doesn't matter. You're open to it. You feel it. If you got to cry, you fucking cry. Like, and move on. Like, you don't stop just because something got fucking difficult. And we have been doing that. Like, we have fucking crushing. Like, this chick over here, like, okay, so just a few of the difficult things that we've done because I feel so much that happened. I just want to get, like, the things that
within the past
2 weeks have been a fucking test. Like, when I mean, me and Stephanie are at the point we laughing hysterically at what the fuck is going on because like it's nuts and bananas. So on my birthday, my 34th birthday, Steph got us a cabin up in what it was like outside of Richmond.
Yeah.
And
like 30-40 minutes away from Richmond.
Yeah, super cute, you know, fine. So the day before, baby Groot's like thrown up. And I'm like, okay, well, he ate something, like it'll pass, like whatever. But he doesn't stop. So we get to the cabin and he's throwing up all night, like bile. And we're like,
and he has like no energy.
None.
Like, and the dog always has energy.
He will literally hike 10 miles up a mountain. Like he stop. So wake up and we're like, all right, well, he's drinking water. He's okay. Like we said, do you want to go for a walk? And he got like super excited. I'm just kidding, not right now. Sorry, he's in his kennel and he like looked at me like crazy. And he wanted to go. So we're like, okay, he wants to go, then he'll be fine. So we go to a trail, we find a trail and we're walking and no shit. At the halfway point, when we're about to turn around, he goes poop. And I mean diarrhea blood.
Yeah.
Like, and I lost it. Like, I mean, I like, and it wasn't even like a woe is me. It's like, fuck is happening to my dog. Like,
scary because in a way the dogs are like they're like your child.
Yeah.
Like,
well, the time like my wound, like I kept thinking of Connor. Like I just thought of was like losing my brother and how that felt. And I was like, if I lose this dog, like I'm going to fucking like, holy fuck. Like I don't think I can do it. And I mean, last there, I'm in the back seat, like bawling eyes out, like holding Scoop.
So we were 45 minutes away from the nearest, like, pet. And of course it was in Richmond, which is
all the way in Richmond.
Yeah, in the city.
Yes. So like we there, and like mind you, I'm a very nice person. Okay, like I am. I understand that people have hard days. Listen, I get it. I sympathize with it. But at the end of the day, if I have to tell you my dog's name 3 fucking times, I'm gonna give you an attitude.
Yeah.
Like at that vet place was like
ridiculous.
I tried real hard to not be snooty. I'm just like over. It's just I don't know what. There's no urgency.
Yeah.
None.
Well, I wouldn't even think it was like it wasn't you being rude at all. It's you like basically his mom. Like at the end of the day, he can't speak for himself, so you had to.
But it was crazy. It was just crazy. I like, because I just don't. I'm usually like super chill with the flow, but I was like, these motherfuckers got to be fucking kidding me.
We were there from like noon to like 7. We left at like 6.
We were there for fucking 6.5 hours.
And it was only the last hour they saw him. So we were waiting around the whole time. He's throwing up everywhere. We're like worrying, and not to mention me and you haven't ate like the whole time.
Oh my God, I know.
So it was like one after another. But I think the worst part, I wouldn't say it's the worst part, but it was probably seeing him like that and us feeling his energy, because that dog takes care of like
everybody.
He's sick. He just is. He's a natural healer. Like he doesn't leave your sight when you're sick.
And he loves kids. I mean, babies. Like he is such a sweet soul. Like he's been since he was a puppy. At Faith's graduation, like I brought him and he was a puppy. There was a baby there. He would not leave the baby alone. Wherever he went, he followed. And I'm like, okay, see ya. Like, and he's the sweetest dog I've ever had in my life. So like, there's so much together. Like that dog traveled up and down the East Coast with me. Like that is my ride or die. Like I would burn a fucking city to the ground for that dog. Like I really would. Like there's no way. I
was grateful we had both of us there though. Because even so, part of that we were on 75 hard, and obviously we had our whole task to do because we didn't finish our walk.
Well, we finished the 45 because it was a halfway point.
But we had another 45. We had to read, and that was like take a picture,
eat our food.
And even the cool thing is like without even like basically having to ask one, like we already knew like what I had to do. Like we went back, we ate, and then I went on my 45-minute walk, which is this place wasn't really ideal because it's basically a road. So I like basically had to go back. Like I don't know, I lost count after 10 times back and forth. But she stayed with Groot and she got her reading done. And then when I got back, we switched. I think that was the coolest part. Like we still were self-accountable, but we held like each other accountable for it.
And we were able to like be there for baby Groot. I think that's
slept on the floor that night too. On a hard ass floor. It was fucking cold, but
cold
amount of gratitude. Even though that weekend was extremely hard, the amount of gratitude I had after that was because it definitely put everything in perspective. Like you know what's going to happen from day to day. Like, and that even to me was like a push. Like that was a wake up call. Like doing let's let's go. Like there's no excuses. Like
I were fucking exhausted.
We were basically like
I was tanked. I was legit tanked. Like and I had bring any like decent shoes to wear. So I brought Vans, and then my slid your Crocs on. I had so many socks on my feet. They didn't.
She had like 3 pairs of socks because that's how cold it was.
Thick socks. So I was like, fuck it. So I'm walking on gravel in my fucking socks back and forth in this bitch. And I'm like, it's whatever. I just got to get it done. Like
we didn't sleep. We really, I mean, a little bit, not that much, because we were worried about him. And then that night, I mean, sleep, which.
No. Oh, yeah, I was outside just chilling. I was outside and I just said, it was fucking cold, but I was like, I'm not going to sit inside. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
So I'd go outside and chill.
And that was kind of just the week prior before us leaving. It was a mess. There was so much going on and we wanted to get away to like decompress, like regroup. And that weekend we couldn't regroup. And we're like, all right, well, let's have the week. Just give us that week. And unfortunately, the week was, I don't know if it was, it just didn't stop. It was a very busy week.
Then it rolled into, what the fuck did it roll into?
I don't know. It was just very busy.
Not even busy. It was like super productive, but it was so much coming at us.
Yeah.
And trying to like not lose control, like be in control of our emotions, be in complete control of the things we can control and not be affected by the exterior, which I know I used to do all the time, whether it was people, events, excuse after excuse for me to be like, all right, well, like, or whatever, like, oh, this is too hard. Like, what the fuck is too hard? You know what I mean? Like, what is too hard? I want to know. I'm trying to find it. Like, I want to know, I want to find what the fuck too hard, like, what is too hard? Because after what we fucking have done, and like, I lived a very wild life. Like, I fucking struggled. I have done shit where I wonder how I'm even still alive. So, like, at the end of the day, like, past 70 some days, because it's more now that for me, but like, can't believe what I tapped into and like what you tapped into. And it's just like, you have to do it. I don't understand, like, if your ego's like, oh, so hard, like, fucking try it. Like, no shit. Don't talk shit. Shut the fuck up and just try it.
And this time it just flowed. Like, I can't really explain like the feeling. Like, it was
flow.
right. Yeah.
Yes.
Though we had like probably one of the hardest nights, like most of the time, like we walked in pouring ass rain. And like,
every time.
And cold, and like it hasn't really been ideal, but honestly, like now, like
I love it.
You know what I mean? Like I crave it. Like
we went on 2 walks today and went to the gym. Like fuck it. Like we're just this is our Saturday. We're chilling, like reading books, like
cool though, because this whole part of this program is to make it a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I think like I finished it. Yeah, I'm on day like, I think 60 or 61, and it truly has been a lifestyle. Like we look forward to waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning
every fucking day.
And when we say that, people are like,
I woke up at 2:50 today. Yeah, I was excited.
We go to bed early and we wake up early and we go to the gym and we read and like all day yesterday, all we did was read, journal, and like which is cool because like that's growing as well. Because we all have different perspectives.
But it also takes a team. It takes a tribe. It takes a strong group of people to come together and be like, okay, well, these things I need to work on, but we team it and we share. Like, bro, how many books we have that are like the same? You know what I mean? Like, I tried to not put them in there, but like, because there's a couple that are definitely they're the same, like attached, and then fuck like a god. There's
we say because we like to highlight and write stuff in our books,
and it's I get attached.
So like when I'm reading her book, I'm like, man, I don't really want to write in it, but like it's even cool though. Like on the books that I don't have and I do read hers, like different things than she highlights. I'm like, yo, this is a good one. And I'll journal, like I'll put it in my journal, the stuff like that's not that I'm on.
Yeah. Which is people don't understand this. All this right here is just a perspective. This someone's reality, like that's sharing with you.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to take these perspectives and take your perspective and make the changes and adjustments that you need to make in your life to create the reality that you want. And I think that's the fucking coolest part about books, and like being able to physically like write them and feel them and create a relationship with them is like, I fucking love it. Yeah. Like it's so, and that's what I feel like I did during 75 Hard, because even in school, let me tell you what. So if I have any free time when I'm in school, I am all my work done and everything's good. Guess what I'm doing? I'm not on my fucking phone. I'm fucking reading. Like I am, even if I already read my 10 pages, I'm fucking reading. Yeah. I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I'm still like, I don't fucking stop. And it's an exhilarating feeling. And I don't know why people like look at it it's programming and I get it. And that's how they want us to be. But like, even my students, like we talk about growth mindset first thing in the morning, definitely gotten better at it because for a while I was slipping, but get into it, like these kids' mentality like switches. They go from like, it's just a different group of children when I start the day off with something positive. Yeah. And I'm like, I fucking believe in you today. Let's have a good day. Like, well, it's because we don't really know better, but it's like us when we wake up and we express gratitude in the morning. Yeah. It shifts your perspective, your whole day. Like unless you wake up and like, man, I'm tired, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Like, well, you're gonna have a negative day. Like you opportunity. Yeah. Look at everything as an opportunity. It is a fucking blessing and a gift to be able to have the opportunity to wake up and go take care of your body. Yeah. Do you want to know what a blessing that is? And like, just so many people in the world can't even do that. We have the luxury of being able to do that. And like, so many people take it for granted or they fucking abuse it. And I was both at one point in my life. So it's not even me like pointing a finger. Like I same fucking shit. But I don't anymore. And it's why I feel the way I do. It's why I look the way that I look. And I fucking love it. Like I'm like in the avatar that I fucking want to be in. Except I want more tattoos, but that's gonna take a little bit more time and energy. You know what I'm saying?
But it all comes from doing the work though. Like because first time I did 75 Hard and I didn't finish it, but my perspective was completely different. Like I'm like, I'm gonna read 10 pages. It was like a checklist. I'm like, I'm only gonna read 10 pages, that's it. And now, like 10 minimum for me. Like I'm like blowing
We're reading
through
books.
I have 3 books. I have like a spiritual book. I have right now I'm doing a marketing book, and then I have like a childlike book. Like I'm reading the Divergent series. Yeah. So like I don't want to learn per se, like play. And I think that's like the big thing for me is like, why can't you read 3 books? Why can't you read multiple? Like different, and that's when you're growing. Yeah. Yeah. The journey. It really has.
What else happened? Oh, so we're fucking what? So I was at school, I was at work, and I get a text. Steph's like, hey, I fell from the racks or whatever, and I got a concussion. My boss is bringing me home. And I'm like, what in the fuck? I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. So I'm in the middle of school. Okay. Try calling her. All right. Bitch, don't answer.
That's all right. I was
So-
already home for a little while.
So she doesn't answer. And I am like, where was I? I was bringing my kids to resource. So I was like, going to run upstairs, give her a call again. But she called this time and she's like, hey, she's like, I passed out in the bathroom and you need to take me to the ER. And I'm motherfucker. So I run downstairs to principal's and I'm like, hey, I'm like, I got an emergency. I got to go. BFF, not too hot. Got to go. See you later. So came over, got her, went to the hospital.
I think she knew it was serious because I don't ever ask to go to the hospital. I would never like call her and be like, hey, I need you to come like take me out.
I heard it in your voice.
Like, I was done like, because I literally woke up to the dogs licking my face and like remember anything. And the first time I fell from the rack, I actually lost. Yeah, I thought I woke up with my coworkers over me.
Yeah. So I was like, I knew, and I literally, I ran down the hallway with my shit out the door, and I ran here. And so we get in the car, we get to the hospital, and what a shit show that it was
one thing after another. We stayed all day in the emergency room with him, and we were all day in the emergency room with me.
Yeah, it was about 1:30 to probably 5:36.
Yeah, but the most insane thing is like, you go up there and you tell them what happened, and I'm like, I did from Iraq, and they asked how high, and I was like, I wasn't too sure, but I explained like it was high, and that I lost consciousness. I think I have a concussion, and I even told her like it was hard to stay awake. Like I could not stay awake to save my all I wanted to do was sleep. Like it was fighting to like stay awake.
Yeah.
And if she didn't keep waking me up, I probably would have like passed out already.
Yeah.
And we even tell them that they were like, all right, go over there and get your insurance, and I'm like, okay. So I'm like waiting there, and I'm still like, I'm fucking like, I'm moving, trying to stay awake. And then I tell them, and we waited for what? I don't even know how long.
It was almost 2 hours.
At that point, I couldn't stop throwing up either.
Yeah. But it's nuts because like at the end of the day, like what for COVID? Get the fuck out of here. Can we stop already? Like God damn it. Like I'm stupidness. Can we please read a book? Like God damn it.
Yeah.
Like that difficult. It's really fucking difficult. Like it's like I believe me, like I've it. But at the end of the day, like what are we all waiting for? Like it's scary, but when you just make that change, you realize how dramatic you were. Like honestly, it's so you're like, why did I make that so difficult? You know?
The time we live in. It's ridiculous.
But yeah, anyways. And that so then we had to do our walks.
Yeah, we
started to do our walks. So me and her, freshly brand new concussion, her and I went for a walk, our 45-minute walk, and then
I was out all week.
Yeah, but you doing walks.
Yeah,
you've been
that's
doing,
the thing. Like I'm doing it. Like
to
read. It took me an hour to read 10 pages.
Yeah,
but because I couldn't focus. Like I really all I did was sleep, and that says a lot for me because I don't sit down. Like
no, that's how I knew she didn't fucking feel good. I was like, get the fuck out, because like at the end of the day, like she's that.
Yeah,
like that's why I was like, okay.
And it kept hitting in waves. Like I got from the emergency room, we went on a walk. And that night, like I woke up and I had sweats. I was throwing up, like to the point where like I got tired of going to the bathroom. I actually just slept on the bathroom floor. Like I didn't have the energy to get up.
Yeah. I think it's cool. Like we've had so much growth.
Yeah.
Past couple months, and it
brought into perspective. It really did.
It changed our lives.
Yeah.
It did. Me doing it for me, 100%, just for me this time. Nobody else, and really with no expectation of anything at the end other than to just be fucking better and catch the momentum and keep chasing who I feel in my heart is that I am. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm doing with teaching, and that's what I'm doing with coaching, and that's what I'm doing with basketball and Caden and you.
Because the time your heart is completely open. Which
I'm exposed naked to the world right now.
She kept explaining it, and I'm I'm reading a book, but as she's like explaining it, and it's basically dialing straight everything.
Yeah,
like her heart, and
opening your heart means being open to anything.
Yeah,
like be open to the risk of love. Be open to the risk of getting hurt. Open up the risk of, know someone new. And potentially like creating a great relationship. Like you don't know when things come into your life, you have two choices. Yes, you don't have to mingle with something, especially if it doesn't feel right with your intuition. But like it's almost like the things that we should be enjoying in life, we have learned to really ruin and not allow ourselves to enjoy and based off fear and programming and, you know, all these ooey gooey scary things. Like, it's really cool to like be into that for the first time in my life. Like, and it is like, it's an opening thing. Like, it's, you know, if anything in my life popped up and it offered me an opportunity, there's a really good chance I'm going to take it. Or there's a really good chance I'm going to tell it to fuck off because I intuitively know it's not good for me and I'm not going to cower down to it.
Well, everything, because everything is an opportunity. And that's the biggest thing. Like, that book even talks about, like, let it go. Like right emotions, fear, anxiety, like anger, acknowledge it because it's there, but let it go. And the coolest thing, like, I've been practicing within, 2 days? Like maybe a day, but it's been one of the things where it makes me aware, and awareness is battle.
It's just been cool because my life is great. There's nothing, bro. I mean, we're laughing in the fucking hospital.
We were laughing in the emergency room.
Like dark humor. Like, we were definitely dark humoring with the doctor. Like, that shit was so funny. We was like, when we said, I forget what I said, but it was pretty morbid. He was like, okay, like,
he was taking card by
all right, these cool jicks are cool.
But I mean, cool though, because like situation we have found like a moment, but it's
we've definitely looked at it with a grateful heart. Like, I've never in my life, like, I get like really hot inside, like thinking more grateful for everything and anything that I've ever had or have in my life. And cool when it makes sense, you know what I mean? Like, it's really good. Like you, like, I thank Steph enough for fucking riding this wave with me. Like, all I ever wanted, I just wanted, like, I want fucking ride or die, like, and
both of our lives, and now, like, I cannot imagine.
No,
like, one, I cannot imagine with us living separate.
I know.
Two, like, I cannot imagine doing it with anybody else. Like, I get it. Like,
no, it's a very rare and very special relationship, and like, I think it's cool because, like, at the end of the day, like, we let society have any say, or no one can touch our relationship. And I think that's the most beautiful thing is, like, I trust you so much and you trust me that we don't let anyone touch our fucking relationship or our circle. And that is so powerful.
Well, it's a non-negotiable for both.
It's a fucking family. That is what a family is. Like, we are loyal to the fucking T. And I mean, 100% all in on this fucking relationship that we have. I don't know if I have to reiterate that we're not fucking gay, but I know I'm going to have somebody like, oh, not her. I'm so happy for you. No, she's my fucking sister.
You a great couple.
Like, Jesus Christ. Everyone's there like, oh, like sisters. I'm like, then how the fuck are we gay? Like, don't forget who's half white, okay?
No, it's Hispanic.
I'm like super mutt. Oh my God. Anyways. But you know, it's just, and like, even through this, like, showing for each other, like, when the other person didn't want to, like, it's just a cool team effort. Like,
but in like that showing like growth in both of us, because like we were stubborn, we both do not like asking for help no matter what. Like, we was she'd be sitting there and I'm like, I'm gonna just do it by myself, and vice versa. And we're like, but it's cool because now, like, it's the point where we do ask for help. Like,
like, I just can do it. I'm like, fuck you, bitch, I'm gonna do it anyways. Cool. Like, and it's, I think, like, we both have wanted just anybody to, like, care the same our whole lives, you know, that we have it. I think it's cool that we know we have it, and it's just, dude, our life has been so fucking fun since it started. Like,
but even that, like, the part about that is, even like, it's not always all laughing, but it's one of the things where it has helped us with communicating as well. Like, we, out of the 2 years we've officially started, we had our first fight. Like, it was even cool. Like, it was probably one of the most sisterly things that happened because we fought and like it was leaving. That's heated. How heated. Like, this is we've never.
No, that was heated. I was ready to.
But it's even shown growth in both of our aspects separate, because the old me would have fucking like boom, said fucking shit that I didn't mean, just because like I hurt. So like my action was to hurt, and vice versa. And instead, she left.
I was like, so like, I said, I'm leaving because if I stay here or I continue this, I'm going to say something really fucking stupid that's going to hurt me or you. And I was like, and I have put too much work in to fucking like, to do that. Like, I did. And I was like, so I'm going to fucking leave. and I will be back. Like, you know what I mean? And I walked out, and it was, for me, it helped me express my emotions and my feelings, which I never used to. I would just fucking leave. I'm like, all right, fuck you. I'm going to pack my shit and not just leave. I'm fucking out. You know, it's what I used to do.
Yeah.
I would not fight. I was fucking gone, like flight, like soaring. I told her how I felt. I told her what I was doing. I also wanted to let her know that I wasn't abandoning her, but I needed to go, and I needed to fucking just sit with myself for the night and come back, and we have it out.
Yeah.
And I think that was like the part, because like it just, that moment in itself literally set an expectation for me even higher with the fucking relationships that I have in my no, but no shit though. Like, if you can't fucking argue with me like that, or we can't have a disagreement where like you respect me taking a fucking seat and like getting shit together, me respecting you and doing the same, we fucking work through it.
Yeah.
Figure out exactly what the fuck is going on, and then we come back and we're open to each other and sharing like the person, what we have going on, and everything. Like, there's
work on it. We legit we each other and what like agree with or what I don't agree with, or vice versa.
Yeah.
And literally the next morning we sat down and we
cried.
We cried, but we like hashed both of our feelings and everything that was something that should have been said all along, but that's being stubborn or holding it in.
It's not that. It's just the fear. It's a fear base. It's not even stubbornness. It's fear. Like, we're set. What I'm going to say is going to hurt you, but really by you not saying it is hurting me, because you're not telling me how I'm feeling. And like, I'm a huge communicator. I mean, point where it makes people feel fucking uncomfortable. It is. And I've done that way, and I don't give a fuck. That's one thing I've always taken pride in. So like, even Aiden, like, people would not agree with my parenting, but like at the end of the day, definitely probably don't agree with yours. So like, it's 50-50. But you know, that, was I going with that?
It was fear-based. You said, oh, you're big on communicating. That's where you left off.
Oh yeah. I've always been a big communicator, and like, just, but like, the thing is very supportive in working through that.
Yeah.
Because that's something that at one point I did used to struggle with. Still did in a sense, because I mean, I did it with our previous job, and you saw that, like, I super triggered and I shut down and understood the trigger, and I understood the reaction. So like, I was always reiterating and trying to make Steph feel comfortable, like, hey, like, you don't have to tell me right now, take some time and think about it, but like, definitely contact me and let me know. You know what I mean? And I think it's
literally helped me through that journey, because don't get me wrong, like, I communicate, but it's a while, and it's for me, it's not even a trust thing. It's more of
you don't want to get hurt.
Yeah, I don't get hurt, so I put a Band-Aid, I put a wall up, and it's to protect me. And it's cool, because even reading that book, by me protecting me, I'm actually hurting myself, because I'm closing my heart. And that's even like, it's cool. Like, we had out, and like within a couple minutes we went to the gym and we killed a fucking workout.
Yeah, we killed a workout. We're back to normal.
Yeah. Literally like your fucking family, sisterly shit though.
It was the healthiest thing I think I've ever experienced in a relationship.
Yeah. Like it's cool, because it does set standards. Yeah. Like, it does.
I'll tell you what, we like, not even just that, we have leveled up. Like, I mean, the level shift. It was like, let me tell you what, the things that I'm attracted in my life right now, it is like, bam. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, is this really fucking happening right now? Like, what the fuck is going on? And it's wild, but it's so fucking cool. Like, it
makes the hard days and the work,
I
wouldn't say easy, but
I would say
it's worth it, basically.
The hard days make it worth it.
Yeah.
I think the hard days make it fucking worth it. Those hard days that we fucking went through made everything that we're experiencing good, so fucking juicy and fucking like sexy, just like fucking worth it.
Yeah.
It does. And it's when you change your perspective and you tout everyone and their negative ass fucking attitude, you literally, like, the fucking shade and blinds lift, and you're just like, life is pretty fucking cool. Like, it's not that bad. Though. Like, like, no, like, your self is screaming to fucking come out. Like, let him out. Like, let the fucking out. Like, be who you want to be, not what you're told. Like, nothing. Just, it's, people are literally missing out on so fucking much life for holding on to an identity. Like, and it's sad, because like, feeling just, I really like, I will never stop, because I want to keep showing people like let's go.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, and that's a huge motivator to me. Like, I'm not being this time. Like, I'm never fucking stopping.
It's cool because you've worked through it though. Like, it's like stepping stones. You've been at your low and you've been at your high, and this is like probably best feeling I have ever felt my entire life, like ever. It's like, why? I'm not stopping.
Yeah.
Like, and after this, I said it, like, I'm finishing 75 hard and I'm going to continue. Like,
is there a reason to
cool.
stop?
Yeah.
Why are we going to stop at something that's so fucking good for you? Why would you stop? Like, I used to ask, I'm like, why the fuck did you stop? Like, why did you stop? Because I was scared.
Yeah.
Because I was fucking scared. I was scared. I didn't feel worthy. I just, all my old past self came fucking swooshing in and completely fucking destroyed me. And now that I know that and I've worked through it and I'm aware of it, like to the point where like I have a relationship with my dad and like I've set super solid, hard, what most people probably are going to think mean boundaries with my mom. Like, I don't fucking care anymore. Like, I'm tired of people fucking taking and even saying thank you. You know what I mean? Like, not just fucking thank you or just like an of like love. You know what I mean? Instead of just selfishly just fucking take and
or expecting
expect especially if they're your parents telling you that you owe them. Excuse me? Who owes who what? Like, you me. You know what I mean? Like, Kaden don't owe me fucking shit.
And that's the biggest thing. Like, you don't owe anybody anything but yourself.
No. Kaden owes, that's all Kaden needs to worry about is himself. To the point where people probably will not agree with how I parent because I let Kaden make his own fucking decisions. Because guess what? I want him to have the confidence to tell a motherfucker yes or no and be his own human being. So
he's going to grow up to be a man and he's going to need to know that. And it's important that he knows it now and learns it now. And so when he becomes a man.
Yes. It's been a weird time. I really do. But there's just so much. I don't even know how long we've been talking.
For a while.
Have we?
An hour.
Wait, was it laughing included?
I don't know. It's an illusion.
It doesn't exist. Oh, fucking A. Yo. Sprinkle. Maybe we should do a part 2.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we can do a
part 2.
I'm down to do it tomorrow too.
Okay, cool.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
I think to like catch up, we basically just gave you skits of what happened.
Was like, sprinkles. Oh my god. Wait, what did we? Until next time. Don't you say?
I just thought of like Barney. Brought me back to the 90s.
Oh, so long. That's what it is. Okay. Fuck boy.
You said till next time. I cannot believe you said that. Tell me I'm old without telling you.
Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm tryna get paid. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm tryna get paid.
I've been broke for 27 years. I ain't going for 20.